When you think extreme sport, you probably think of activities like bungee jumping, big wave surfing, but if you ask me, an annual swim competition in Vermont blows those out of the water, literally. At first, the races at the Memphremagog Winter Swim Festival seem pretty standard, freestyle, breaststroke, butterfly, but the pool competitors have to dive into is unlike any other. Cut out of the frozen-over Lake Memphremagog with water so cold they have pumps to keep it moving so the whole thing doesn't refreeze between events. Every year, a group of swimmers from the L Street Bathhouse in South Boston, known for their annual polar bear plunge into the ocean, head up to Vermont to compete. And among them this year were sisters Laurie and Amy Craigen, both first-timers who join me now. Amy and Laurie, it's great to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
You look normal, which is incredible.
Thank you.
I'm really
Thank you very
surprised.
much. We try.
So what everybody at home is thinking is one word. Why? Why?
Right. Well, it's an amazing physical challenge. We've been open water swimmers. We've got the ocean down, we have the lakes down, but the frozen part of it was definitely tempting to try to do, and we did it, and it was amazing.
You're quoted in the Globe as saying to your sister, before you went in, you were fearful for your life. That's fun.
Yes, yeah. So, you know, all my life, whenever I experience fear, I move away from it. And with this swimming, with this ice swimming, it's taught me to move into fear.
But aren't there other things you could move into that are a
You'd think,
little less
you'd think.
fear-creating?
You'd think, but for me, the ocean, the lakes, and the cold are my big fear buttons.
Yeah.
And so I had an opportunity with the support. And you mentioned the L Street, the group at the bathhouse.
They're amazing.
I've never met another supportive group like them.
Yeah.
So what are strippers and hookers? Not that,
Yes.
not what you think strippers
Right,
are. What are
right.
strippers and, you take strippers, you take hookers.
Okay,
What are
so
strippers?
I'm strippers. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you get out of the water, you're unable to move your hands because they're...
Love that.
Yep, so you need help getting your clothes on, and then often, you know, when you come down to get ready for the swim, you need help getting them off.
So they strip them off.
They dress you and undress you.
Great. What's a
just
hooker?
What it sounds like.
So the hooker, so while you're swimming the laps in this 25-meter pool, there are these people that are walking alongside you with these poles with hooks on them so that if they need to save you from the cold, they can bring you right out.
Well, let's see a little video. We have video of Laurie
Sure.
swimming. It looks normal, by the way, other than the fact that this 25-yard pool is carved out of feet-deep ice. Can you describe what it felt like? Do you think, can you describe what it feels like while you're in the water? What did it feel like?
In the beginning, it takes your breath away. It's this extreme cold, like cold you've never felt before. But then your body goes numb after you get through some pain in your hands and feet. And it's exhilarating. It's really exhilarating. A little hard to breathe towards the end of the swim. You notice
Breathing's overrated.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
fine.
I mean, right? But yeah, so the lungs get a little bit full.
Okay, so you were shaking in agreement. How did it feel after?
Amazing. It's like this, after...
Psychologically
after
amazing or
pain sets in-
physically amazing?
So pain will set in after you get out. About a minute later, that's when your body starts to react. Physical pain is pretty bad. But then after that, you have this euphoric... It's just complete ecstasy. It's amazing.
Did you read about the woman from San Francisco who swam a year or two before you, who couldn't feel her fingers
for 9 months.
9 months?
Yes. Yes.
Is that not troubling? Is that no? It's just what you do.
Yeah.
So you're a professor of mental health counseling.
I sure am.
Do you ever think you needed one?
Right.
I know you've heard that about thousands of times.
Yeah. Again, that's what I love about it is the psychology. Like, why would I want to do this? Why would there be a group of people that wants to do something like this? From the outside, I thought all these people loved the cold. If you interviewed them, 90% would say, I don't like the cold, but I love a challenge.
So did you conquer the fears that you were concerned
I
about?
did, and it's the best feeling in the world. Last year at this time, I would have told you I never could have done something like this. And then, obviously with the support of this great group, they told me I could do it, and I did.
Some of these people we swim with have done ice miles.
Ice miles.
Miles?
Yes.
How long does that take?
Different. They don't have to do it in a certain amount of time, but the water has to be under 41
How's that
degrees.
possible? They were suggesting here
Yeah.
that 200 yards could do you.
Yeah. Yes.
How can you do a mile?
Yeah. But there's like 5 people that have done ice miles.
You could do that
we
next?
swim with. No, I don't know.
Oh, good. That's fine.
Yeah.
So do you I don't know you until 2 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Do you?
sure.
I assume you do other odd masochistic things like this. Is that?
Well, we swim in open water. That's really pretty much the
How about other
craziest
kinds
things.
of things you want to share? Is there anything else that's
This
really...
is it. This is like if again, I'm not a daredevil or somebody who
Oh,
does
yes,
extreme
you are.
things
You
until
are.
2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
And but
You look like the happiest a human being could be. I'm serious.
Yeah.
You look
I mean,
so...
I tell you what, like I never would have believed I could have done this.
Yeah.
And then, and I'm a pretty quiet person. When I finished the swim, Amy has a video of me screaming and excitability and laughter like I've never felt before.
Could you? You've said wonderful things about the L Street people,
Yeah,
which
they're
and
amazing.
everybody I've heard about it. They're just fabulous. Could you have done this without her? And could you have done this without her?
No, I don't think so.
No, absolutely not. I mean, this is not something I ever would have done on my own.
Yeah.
No, you can't do this, something like this.
So,
on
are you
your
going
own.
back next year?
Oh, absolutely.
Why?
Come
Why?
with us.
But
Do
you
you wanna
already.
come?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to be taking a cold shower that day. So, unfortunately, that's
Yes.
pretty much. But quickly, why are you going back?
Oh, it's amazing. And the people. It's really about the people, too. The support that we get from everybody is amazing. It's really like no other. When your friend is swimming in the water and you're concerned for their health and you're concerned for all of it when they get out, it's just, it's amazing.
Yes.
It's
And
great,
you're
yeah.
going back for the same reasons?
I'm going back for the people, and for, maybe my next thing would try to do the 200, which would be the longest event there. So that would be my new challenge. But I'm there for the community.
Yeah.
Kaita, you two are great.
Oh,
you
thank you so
really
much.
are fabulous.
you.
Congratulations. It's really exciting.
Thank
Yeah.
you very
Thanks
much.
so much. And again, I'll give you my cell, but don't call me.
Okay.
Amy and Laurie Craigen, thanks to both of them.
Thank
Thank you
guys.
so much.